Hi, Rob Fletcher here at the A4M Conference in Las Vegas with none other than Dr. Nick Delgado at Doc Nutrients. So Dr. Nick is going to take us through a procedure here.
We've developed over the last 40 years an ability to look at blood under a very high-powered microscope and televise it onto a TV screen and analyze the immune system, the quality and the shape of the red blood cells, seeing if you're absorbing vitamins and minerals, personalizing, and looking at what's called oxidative stress and free radical damage. Then we can target specific antioxidants like molecular hydrogen. So we have a list of products that correlate with hormonal balance, anti-aging, and immortality, and basically overall quality of life. So what we're doing here is we just get a simple little drop of blood, put it under the high-powered microscope, and magnify it, and then look at different samples. So it's a very, very simple, easy procedure.
All right, cool, Doc. Let's do it.
Okay, have a seat real quick, and Kyle, our technician, will take a quick look and see what we got under the microscope. And let's proceed here. So what we're looking on this screen, by the way, is oxidative stress and free radical damage, because healthy blood should basically look like this. Let me just show you. Healthy blood should look like this type of a profile. But when we see these large gaps or holes in the blood, that's not empty space. That's a sign of polymerized protein and free radical damage and oxidative stress. So what we do is then we identify which products and nutraceuticals are best to support the immune system, what diet, what exercise, what support program is best for each individual. So it's a very simple opportunity. We even have little test kits we can send out if you want to utilize this type of test, and we can even train you in your office using microscopy and really get to the latest in anti-aging and lifestyle medicine. So when you have any questions about, and a patient's wondering, you know, my lab work, I hear what you're telling me, but I don't quite understand. I'm fatigued, I'm tired, I don't seem to have the energy, I don't feel right. Maybe there's some symptoms or issues that aren't quite clear for you and your patient. So this screening procedure makes for a very elegant way to introduce people to, at the cellular level, what's actually going on and the metabolic level. Certainly, we include very important hormonal tests and other assessments that you might already be doing in your practice, but I can tell you that there's a complete education program that supports you in your activities. So if you go to DelgadoProtocol.com, there's a health education program there with over 1,000 videos and articles, and at Doc Nutrients is the actual supplement line where you actually get to pick and choose and support your patients to be at their absolute optimum best. It's very, very simple. It's very easy to become a distributor and learn more about what you have to do to optimize the health of your individual patients, and most importantly, to improve your practice and the health education information that you provide them. So when we're taking a look at this sample here, we see these black little dots there. It could be a sign of heavy metals of some type, bromide, it could be mercury, arsenic, cadmium. So another test might be in order after doing this screening test to see what's going on. Now, if we go to each drop, and is that the smallest drop right now?
This is the second one now.
Okay, so go to this very smallest, if that was that one there, and we'll take a look now. This drop is already dried. These small little holes are representative of some kind of allergies, and it would probably be appropriate to do an ALA test or a delayed food allergy test. The slightly bigger ones are some adrenaline releasing, so it shows there could be some adrenal stress. And but overall, it looks like you exercise fairly consistently. Is that right? Because you can see how thick and well developed with little or no free radical damage or oxidative stress. These big white holes are problematic in people, and you're having more of a profile like this, with the exception of some of this allergy and a little bit of adrenal stress. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So let's scan now to the live blood and quickly put up that sample. Do you have that ready to go? Good. Okay, so in anti-aging and health, it really requires not only at the cellular level, but what's going on in the day-to-day, your sleep patterns, your exercise, the choice of foods, what nutraceuticals and supplements, and that's where Doc Nutrients comes in, because we can really get to that optimum whole food nutrition with supplements that are designed and targeted to improve the energy and well-being. So that makes sense to you, doesn't it?
Sure does, yeah.
Okay, good. So let's pull it over to this other microscope just briefly, and come on over to this screen here. Okay, so we can actually see the individual red blood cells and observe the shape and the quality of the cells. We're able to look at some platelets and some drying effects. Let's take a look here. You see how small that one cell is right there? That's a sign that there's maybe some low iron. So we'd want to evaluate iron uptake, and see how oval that cell is right there compared to how round. It could be a need for support of B12, folic acid. This is a white blood cell, which is the main part of the immune system. So we look to see that your white cells are active and doing their job. We can see the background of the blood. So this again helps us to further make some recommendations to the individual client. And this blood looks very healthy. You see again some more oval-shaped cells. So that being said, there's some targeted nutrition. We would utilize a few of the products based on what we see. The products including the ultimate antioxidant to support and decrease free radical damage, slow the aging process. We would use some of the supplements that would improve the shape and the quality of the red blood cells, and we would look to optimize the hormones with certain herbs that help with cruciferous vegetable extracts to modulate and pull out the harmful estrogens and restore the optimum good estrogens and natural testosterone levels.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Dr. Nick, so again, where can people find out more information? DocNutrients.com?
DocNutrients.com. You can get all the information there that you need. And if you have any questions, there's a chat box, and you can drop a note or a question, and we're there to support you.
What a great interview. This was awesome. Thanks very much, Dr. Nick.
Okay, perfect.
All right, great. Ralph Fletcher, A4M Conference, Las Vegas.